Hello, good evening. Welcome to Gav's Drams. Tonight we're going to look at the other Ardnamurchan cask 411. Last Thursday night we done 413. Now, first thing before I start, I made a wee mistake. I said that it cost £74 and I was corrected right away. It did cost £74. That was my receipt, but there was VAT on top of that, so it actually came to £89. So I apologise, it's £89. £74 plus the VAT it comes to £89. So that's my correction before I start. Ardnamurchan, Argyll Western Highland, Scottish distillery, picked and bottled with Aqvavitae right off. See it? See it? That's it. Now, poured it, and I've had a few drams out of this. I've had more drams out of this than the other one. It's completely different. The colour's different, which we'll see shortly. I didn't want to put them head to head, but I think I'm going to have to assess this one, review it, and then bring the other one in. So, a slight bead on this, just a wee bead. And this is 55% ABV as well. So I'll put that there. Bring it up, got myself a big dram. Take the top off it. It's been sitting for at least 20 minutes, maybe more. Bring the nose up. And right away, it's more sweeter. It's definitely to the sweet side, there is no doubt about it. But there's still a dryness in it, and there's a mustiness. It's not as fresh as the 413. It's definitely no. It's musty. No, in the nose, I would say tobacco, musty, lightly sweet. Just a hint, just a sweetness. It's certainly more to the sherry side, there is no doubt about it, but you can see that. So give it a wee sugar, see how that does to it. We'll bring it up to the nose again. And it's just bringing it a wee bit more. There's definitely a nice sweetness to it. A little bit of nose prickle, just a tiny bit. No a lot. You can still get your nose right in it. Okay, so we're going to take it to the palate, nice and slow. Nice mouthfeel. Quite warm, a little bit more spirity, just a little bit. Slightly wee bit more of a kick than the other one. Still the mustiness. Meaty, oily, nose oily, but oily, and quite vegetable. I would say it was kind of vegetable. If I was going to say what it was, I would say it's industrial. It's more industrial. The thickness is more industrial. It's more down the road. What was I going to say? Belong more industrial type. Obviously, it's no peaty, but it's that thickness. It's oily. It's industrial. Engine oil kind of thing. What's the one that does? Oh, it's there. It's tipping my tongue. What's the one that's Campbelltown? Glen Scotia. Glen Scotia. It's kind of Glen Scotia. that kind of thickness, that kind of oily, that kind of industrial stuff. Now, if you like that, you like a meaty, industrial, sweet whiskey, you'll definitely like this. Right, now I'm not saying it's a bad whiskey, it's a good whiskey, but I prefer the other side. I prefer the bourbons and that kind of stuff. And I think 413 to me is an absolute belter. It's right down the middle. So what we'll do is we'll have another wee taste. Oily, it's thick, but it's more industrial. It's more industrial than the other one. Definitely is. It's a little bit more to the sherry side. It definitely is. I'm getting tobacco in it. It's musty and it's meaty, but it's veggie. The other one was grainy. This is veggie. So that's that one there. I'll put it there like that so as you can see it. Okay. I'll bring the other one in, which is the one. Now I'm not saying I don't like this, but I prefer the 413. Nice wee pop, and I'll pour it. Leave it there. And look, there's no any, there's a wee bead, but it just disappears. It's away. It's absolutely away. And that's the same as that one. So look at the difference in the colour. So that's cask 413 and that's cask 411. Look at the difference in the colours. Can you see that? Put that there. Bit of paper. How's that? You can see the colour right away. It's really darker, a lot darker. And it's certainly more industrial, I think. So I'll have a drink of water. And I'll go back to 413. Okay. So don't get them mixed up like I did the last time. So it's 411 that side, 413 that side. 413. See, I think that's a beautiful noise. Dry, right down the middle. Grainy, dry. Wee bit of wood in it. That's a beautiful dram. Beautiful dram. Mm. It's amazing. This is the same spirit. Everything's the same. The casks are ex-Adelphi casks, just lying there, and they put spirit in them, and look how different they are. What was in the cask before is going to make a hell of a difference. Are they bourbon casks? Are they sherry casks? Don't know. But that is, I would say that's definitely more bourbon, and that's definitely more sherry. There's no, you can tell by looking at them, but the taste, there's a dryness of the two of them. They're two good whiskies, but it depends on your palate, and it depends what you like. I would, if you're bourbon orientated and like bourbons, and you like a dry, oatmeal, biscuity dram, which I do, that is definitely the one for you. If you like something with a sherry, now it's not a sherry bomb, it's definitely no. A little bit more sweety, a little bit more tobacco, a little bit more musty, it would be that one. So we'll put a wee bit of water in them. I'm going to put a good half teaspoonful. That's a half teaspoonful. Excuse me. There you go. I'll put that here like that. You can see that. Now, see if the nose changes in that. That's the nose changes in that. And really, I'm not doing that justice, putting that one up against it, because they're different. They're completely different. So let's go back to this one. It's nicer with water. Two good drams. Are they worth £89? Well, I think so. They're single casks. Let's hope we don't see them at auction. I know a lot of people are buying them to share. A lot of people are buying just one. I've bought two. There's quite a lot buying two. It would be interesting, the guys that have bought two, what one you prefer. Let me know. Because that one, 413, just blows me away. It really does. That's a good whiskey. But I think if you're sherry, I prefer bourbons. And if you like sherries, you might think that's better. Be interested if somebody comes on and says, no, I think 411's better. That would be really interesting. And that's why I don't score whiskies, because it's down to the palate. So that's the two Ardnamurchans done. I wasn't going to put them head to head. I hope I've not wasted it for you, but that's all right. I'm getting. I wonder how that'll go when it goes down the bottle. There's definitely sweetness in that. Maybe a bit of demonar of sugar in it. Just a little bit of sweetness, where that's just sheer dry. Nothing else. Oatmeal, biscuity, porridge, that kind of thing. So that's the two and I'm done. Thanks for watching Gab's Drams. I would like to say hello to everybody I met at the Leg Fest. It was nice to meet Jimmy Legg and his wife on Saturday night. We had a fabulous night. There was a few who's met in the Whisky Society before it, and we had a few drams before we went. I'm not going to mention all the names, but it was nice to meet. Jim Ingram was there. It was nice to meet him. Alan Wilson, who really supports me and helps me with my channel, gives me a lot of tips, and Frank Peathead. It was lovely to meet him as well. So it was great to meet all the faces. Then when we got to the restaurant, we met more people, and then we get into the going accord, we met more people again. And it was I had to leave early because I had a bus to catch to get home to Edinburgh. We had a great night, and it's a great community. It really is a great community. There were 4 bottles donated, and they were put up. Then there must have been 50, 60 people there, and these 4 bottles were put up, and you could go up and get a half. And it wasn't a stampede. There was all good whiskies up there. There was Daffmill up there. There was a bottle for the Cage up there. Somebody put an American whiskey up there. I can't something else. And nobody went silly. Nobody was fighting for anything. And everyone up. And how everybody got a nip out of these 4 bottles, I don't know. But it reminded me of the Bible story with the loaves and the fishes, how it was spread out. Everybody enjoyed it. Everybody went up. Everybody got their nip. People went up for more, and there was some left, and it was great. Who was on the bar? There was one of the guys that didn't know in the bar. Scotty was on the bar, and the other guy was on the bar. I can't remember his name. Can see his face. Can't remember his name. But it was a great night. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Looking forward to meeting you all again at the festival on the 11th of November. It's not far away, and it'll be the Akbar again and the Bon Accord after it. Great night. So that's me done. Roy's 2 whiskies. 2 great whiskies. Well done. I've got to say, I think 413 is better than 411. I've got to be honest, and I've got to say that. But it just shows you that they're only 2 casks away. It shows you what the difference a cask makes. And I know a lot of people think there's got to be a good spirit. Has got to be a good spirit, and that's a good spirits. But a cask can waste it, but a cask can also make a whiskey. And I believe the cask is important. And this proves it, how different and what a cask can do to the exact same spirit, the exact same ABV, and how a cask can can make it one way or another. So I think casks are important. I've got a book telling you all about the different casks. I'm trying to remember what I think that cask is. Can't remember. I can't pronounce it. It's quite a dry cask, but that's a cracker. That's an absolute belt. So I'm going to toast you to this one because I'm going to save this for later on the night and I'm going to enjoy this tonight. So thanks for watching Gab's Drums. You know the procedure. Press the bell, press the subs button, go to the description box below, and if you'd like to buy me a coffee or a dram, it'd be much appreciated. But it's quite expensive to run this, and I need all the help I can get. And there's a lot of people being very kind indeed, in supporting me and buying me a dram every week, and I really appreciate it. But the people that don't buy me a dram and watch my channel and make comment on my channel, that's just as important. It really is. So thank you very much for watching Gab's Drums. Slunge. I think that'll get better as it goes down. I really do. Good night. Thank you. Night.